Did you know that a child who grows up in poverty is more likely to raise their family in poverty? Intergenerational poverty plagues Philadelphia and most large cities across the country. I believe the best way to stop the poverty legacy is through education. That's why I give to the United Way Impact Fund. This fund not only helps children prepare and stay in school, it also provides low-income families the help they need to support their children's education. As the song says, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Why do I give? Because for those that are more fortunate, we have an obligation and responsibility to give.
I am an example of someone that benefited tremendously from the generosity of others. Growing up, my two sisters and I were raised in a single-parent home. Our father passed away when I was just 2. Our church, the Boys Club, YMCA, all provided services and support when it was needed most. Today, I am blessed and extremely fortunate. That's why I give back. Try it. It'll make you feel great.
I give because I believe that you reap what you sow. There was once a time in my life when I was in desperate need of help, and if it wasn't for individuals to give to me, I would not be in a place where I am today. So to be in a position now where I'm able to give back makes my heart glad.
One of my primary reasons is because I can choose the charities where my money gets directed, and these are things that either impact me directly or my family, so therefore they're extremely important to me, and that is the National Pancreas Association, National Center for Scoliosis, Cystic Fibrosis, and Bullous Pemphigus Foundation. I especially like to give because of the PLM match, which means my charities get even more funds to do some great things.
United Way is very important to our communities, no matter where we live. And in particular, I choose to give to our Philadelphia library. It's a public library and free for everyone to use. It's wonderful. And it really provides a lot to the community. And it helps me to read more every year. But they do give a lot to the community, and it's very important to me. So again, no matter how you give, where you give, I ask that you please join the United Way campaign and give. Thank you.
People said, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Einstein said it's every man's obligation to put back into the world at least as much as he takes out of it. And St. Francis said, it's in giving that we receive. Now, I'm not as wise or eloquent as any of those people, so I'll leave you with this nugget on why I give. Giving is good.
I give to the United Way to help those in need.
I give to United Way to help others in need.
I give so I can make an impact for others.
I give to United Way out of a sense of personal faith, commitment, and community. I give through the United Way to a local homeless shelter called the Water Street Mission, where my family and I also serve from time to time. It is a great feeling to be able to give back out of abundance or even sacrificially from time to time. And this is a great way to do it.
The question was asked, why do you give to United Way? And the question for me is, why wouldn't you? This is your opportunity and my obligation to help someone in need and to give a young mind the opportunities that I've had. So again, why wouldn't you give? To help someone to have a better life.
Why I give? Because it's such an important and big part of who I am and my life. For me, it started at a very, very young age. I was raised in a very large family that was very, very poor. We struggled like a lot of people have at some point in their life. But we were also a family that was raised in a tradition of sacrifice and giving and charity and sharing. But in any event, it was just ingrained in me that was a part of giving back. If for nothing else, just giving back to the universe and to the world for what opportunities it gave to you, and give other people the chances and opportunities that I was given. So it gladdens my heart. It gives me a great feeling to give, even if it's a relatively small amount of time or money or whatever it is I can give. I know that it's going to help someone, and that means a lot to me. It means it's a huge deal.
The reason I give to the United Way is it makes me feel good to give back to the community. for being thankful for everything that I have, my home, my job, my family. It gives me a warm feeling inside knowing that I have been able to help somebody who, may need help at that time.
I give to the United Way to give to those less fortunate, also to give back to my alma mater. The nice thing about the United Way is they let you choose which organization your donations go to.
I understand there are people in my community who are a little less fortunate than I am, and I have the means to share. When I can help my community, well, it just feels like the right thing for me to do, and that brings me joy.
I give to 3 organizations through the United Way: Riley Children's Hospital and Ronald McDonald House, Indianapolis, and Make-A-Wish for Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. My grandson Andrew is the reason why I give. This is Andrew. When he was 8 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare genetic bone disorder called hypophosphatasia, or HPP. While undergoing treatment during the many stays at the hospital, my daughter and son-in-law were able to stay at the Ronald McDonald House, never having to worry about where they were going to sleep or what they were going to eat, and having the opportunity to stay near their son. When it was obvious that the end of Andrew's journey was near, Make-A-Wish of Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana rented out the Indianapolis Children's Museum for 4 hours, giving Andrew and 200 of his friends and family the opportunity to have a party in his honor, providing refreshments for the occasion as well. The love and support that was given to my daughter and son-in-law, along with the extended family, from these 3 organizations and their staff is immeasurable. I can never repay them for what each did for us. I'd like to thank PLM for the opportunity to give back to each organization and show gratitude for what they provided during a very difficult time in our lives.
Why do I give? Because it's the right thing to do.